Today we're going to look at creating the perfect landing page that converts your visitors into leads or buyers. Before I get into the page structure, I'm going to define what I mean by a landing page. A landing page is a page that has a specific and measurable goal. An example is an inquiry, sign up or sales page, and it's generally linked to a marketing campaign. For example, if you send out an email campaign, they click on that link and they'll land on that page. Because visitors have been led to this page via another communication, such as that email or a Google, LinkedIn or Facebook ad, you'll want to make sure that the page builds on the interest that you've established through that communication. It should give visitors exactly what they're looking for when they hit that page and make them take action. That's your goal. So start with defining that goal and be really clear about what that is. The most effective pages usually just have one focus. So what is that goal? Is it filling in your booking form, entering your competition, buying your solution? Write that goal down. Now, have a look how your strongest competition is creating their landing pages. How are they doing things right? And what can you learn from their success? Next, who is your audience? What are their aspirations and their challenges? Build the page from their perspective, not yours. So, what can you do to get people to hit that buy now, subscribe or contact button? I've split the page into 7 parts. The top section contains 2 of these parts, the value proposition and the call to action. 100% of visitors see this, so it's arguably the most important part of your page. It's here you have just seconds to grab the visitor's time and really hook them in. Google did a study looking at what difference it made putting their ads in this top fold of the page versus putting it below that fold. What they discovered was that ads appearing in the top part of the fold had 73% visibility, whereas below it had just 44%. So let's start with number 1, your value proposition. This should summarize the value to the customer in a short sentence that tells them immediately if what you are offering is going to be useful to them. You don't want to waste their time or yours, and this will ensure that you get the most relevant leads. I'll give you one example of a great value proposition statement. Uber highlight the inconveniences of taking a traditional taxi journey and highlights why their solution is better. And they do this with really amazing efficiency. The simple yet effective language used reflects the simplicity and ease that their service provides to their end users. The value is summarized in 3 short sentences. 1 tap and the car comes directly to you. Your driver knows exactly where to go. Payment is completely cashless. Everything about this directly contrasts the typical experience of getting a taxi. No need for those awkward calls, no misunderstandings, and no scrabbling for cash. The second part should be some kind of call to action. For example, a sign-up form like this, or a button like this one from Slack leading to a sign-up form, or a login screen. Bear in mind that the shorter the sign-up form, the more likely it is that people will fill it in, so try and gather just the essentials. Number 3 is social proof. Studies have shown that conversion rates increase by nearly 65% if you include social proof, for example, a list of your prominent clients. 4, once you've hooked them in, it's time to build up trust. 70% of people will look for evidence that you're trustworthy, so reviews, particularly external ones such as those from Trustpilot, are really important. Additionally, for e-commerce sites, data shows that visitors are 63% more likely to buy from you if they see good reviews. 5, include a video. Video is a great way of communicating your message quickly and succinctly, and will also ensure that visitors stay on your page for longer. A Comcast study showed that on average, visitors stayed 2 minutes longer on a web page that included video. Try to make these videos really short and punchy. Setting the duration of your video from the outset will focus your message and mean more people will watch. 6. Use concise language and bullet points. You have to bear in mind that unlike with books, visitors tend to skim read web pages. For this reason, it's a good idea to keep your sentences and paragraphs short and to the point. Use bullet points to break information down and make it easy to skim read and understand. Always focus on the benefits of what you're doing or what you do for your users rather than the features or functions of your product. People don't really care how it works. They care about what it does for them. And don't assume you know this either. The best way to find out what your customers want is to ask them directly. So get on the phone, give them a call if you have customers already. End your page with some kind of conclusion or another call to action, preferably the same as at the top of your page. 7. Use tracking code to see how well your campaigns are performing. Include tracking code to see where that lead came from. For example, your Google AdWords campaign or Facebook ad. Also add tracking to your form or button to know which of these visitors converted. That way you can accurately gauge your return on investment per advertising channel. And that's it. If you apply some or all of these tips, you'll see your inquiries and sign-ups dramatically increase. If you found this video useful, please subscribe and like to be notified of my latest videos. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.